Hello, hi, and welcome to Empathic Fire. I am your reader, Jay. These are going to be general messages for the sign of Leo in the month of July 2021. What's going on, Leo? How are you guys doing? I hope you all are doing well. All right, Leo, welcome to July. And first off, happy birthday for you early Leos. The season, she will be approaching very soon. So whether you're celebrating at the end of July or in August, whenever your special day is, Leo, I hope it is amazing. I myself am a Leo, so I know, we're the best. Anyway, I encourage everybody, not just Leos, to treat their birthday as if it is a personal holiday. So if you can, splurge on yourself, spend time away, pamper yourself, go out, party, chill at home, whatever floats your boat for your special day. I hope you're able to do it. I know some people don't take their birthdays very seriously, or like it's very inconsequential. It's just another day, but I'm just like, but no, baby. Everybody's personal birthday. Treat it like it's a holiday, okay? But you don't have to do that, of course. It's all, personal to you. Anyway, Leo, no other announcements other than happy birthday and happy Independence Day here in the States if you celebrated on the 4th. So I hope everything's going well and you're feeling good and people around you are happy and healthy, all right? Leo, that's the start of your reading, so we're going to get into it in just a moment. We're going to clarify later with this deck and talk about the bottom of the deck as the overall energy. But to start, you guys come in with the Queen of Cups in reverse, 8 of Swords, and then together we had the 3 of Swords and the Temperance card come out. Queen of Cups, water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces could be dealing, and then Temperance, major arcana for Sagittarius could be dealing, don't have to be. I mean, what the hell is this, Leo? It feels like mishaps. It feels like you and or other people in your situation, friends, family, lovers, take it, how it resonates and all that good stuff. But it feels like things haven't been easy. Things have been very emotionally tiring, emotionally complex, hurtful at times, painful at times. What's that? Harsh at times is what this feels like, harsh energy. And I get the feeling that you or someone else doesn't know how to get out of that, doesn't know how to transcend that, doesn't know what to do with that energy. It's just like this poor self-belief, Queen of Cups in reverse, and then the 8 of Swords, this really limiting self-belief that what I have in my life is what I have in my life and there will be no improvement. How I am, how other people are towards me, the situations I'm involved in, the life that I live, the job that I have, the outlook I have, like nothing here is changeable is what someone is thinking. Very much believing the worst of everything. Queen of Cups in the reverse is a sullen energy. It can be quite defeatist. It can be a person who just always is thinking negatively and doesn't know how to conceive of anything different or more positive for themselves or positive in the situations that they find themselves in. Now, in this deck, my guides often choose the decks most of the time. In this deck, 8 of Swords comes with the word interference. So for some of you, it's not necessarily a self-created thought, but it does have self-replication. So if you believe, or someone you're dealing with, for some, it feels almost 50-50. Some of you Leos, that's you. Others of you, I'm talking about somebody that you're dealing with. Regardless, the interference, that wasn't self-made. This idea that nothing will work out or everything is crappy now and it's just forever going to be crappy, or I'm not, in some cases with the Queen of Cups in reverse, is about self-worth. I'm not worth better. I don't deserve better. No one would give me or treat me better, so I might as well just get used to what I have now. That comes from an external place, but it's replicated on the internal space. So basically, if you've heard those types of things growing up, if you've observed other people similar to you, family members, friends, people in your neighborhood going through similar struggles, and they have crappy outcomes, or they don't, see themselves transcending, they don't see themselves transforming, or their circumstances transforming, you internalize that. Yes? So, this is in need of help. I don't see the action of it yet. I just see the reflection of it. I see that for some, this is an acknowledged, it's understood that this person needs help internally, but for others, they don't think so. Like, again, beyond repair is what's coming through here. For some, it's just like, there's no fixing this. There's no fixing me. I don't deserve better. There's no person or circumstances that are going to come into my life or that I'm going to interact with that's going to allow me to have better or facilitate that for me. So let me just get ready and be prepared to live like this. That's a tough one because this is mental and emotional. Nothing physical has come through. So again, there's no action on this. It's just thoughts and emotions that stay on this vibe. It's really bad. We'll see. So then over here, we've got Three of Swords and Temperance. And notice how the Three of Swords in this deck, you've got the thought bubbles happening to kind of depict that this person is thinking about, as the card says, sorrow. You've got a person who thinks possibly consistently, possibly frequently, possibly deeply about sorrow. And I like that it's in combination with the Temperance card because that's finally a card of action. Pentacles and Wands indicate physicality and action. So we do have something here that can be acted upon. But I don't feel that this energy, this whole energy might be the same person, might be two different people, but over here, it's not completely sold. It's still in this contemplative phase or stage, yeah? So the sorrow could relate back to here, maybe how I said, like, this side feels like, oh, I don't deserve better. I deserve how I'm being treated, or I'm so used to being treated this way. I don't know any difference. And this is the side over here that might be the one treating another person badly or contributing to how this person feels. And they might be reflective on it, but again, it's just like thinking. It's not at that action point yet. Or it's a deep cut, Leo. For some, you have a person who has reflected on how they've affected another. And both sides are kind of in the doldrums. Both sides are in, like, the pits over this. Like, this could be, and it's not an excuse, it's not to say it's okay, but this could be the abused and the abuser. And both feel terrible about what has happened, or feel they wish things were different, or were different then, or could be different in the future, but both don't have a great outlook. And not to put blame, even though there's plenty of blame in an abusive relationship to give, but I feel like here, this person has more to do than this person. At least right now. Let's say it that way. At least right now. Queen of Cups, because this person over here shows up as a queen, there's a potential for that energy to turn around. Queens and kings are mutual masters of their suit, so you have someone who is but potentially a master of their emotions. Not to say they're manipulative or something like that, but just like they have the capability to make sense of what they're experiencing, make sense of what they're going through, what they're feeling, and transmute that feeling, transmute those revelations or that insight into actionable endeavors, actionable steps. Yes? It's possible. And swords are fast energy. It's the fastest suit in the tarot deck. Air, right? So even though this is the Eight of Swords and it talks about I did say that, interference from an outside person or outside influence, right? So if this is about outside influence coming in with negative or stirring up negative self-talk, negative self-image, if we remove the external, this person maybe could turn themselves around, if that makes sense, okay? Now, again, over here, you might have the person who is the outside influence, the potential abuser or whatever it is, and they know that they've done bad, but will they act upon and proceed differently? That's the crux here. That I don't want to say that's the key that's missing here, Leo. I don't think it is. It might be part of a set of keys or something like that. But I don't know that this person is fully ready to rectify their involvement in the sorrow, their involvement in the interference, their involvement in cultivating and contributing to negative self-talk, negative self-image. And this could all be yourself. It doesn't have to be an external person. I should say, it doesn't have to be an external source. It doesn't have to be a specific person. It could be a collection of people. It could be society at large. It could be so many things. And this could all be work that you are needing to face, considering for the first time maybe how to, again, transcend all of this by yourself. Maybe your own worst enemy, your own worst critic, something like that. What else is happening here for Leo? Give me more on the situation for Leo. Interesting. Princess of Wands, aka Page of Wands. Repeating energies again. Always lots of repeating energies during the retrogrades. Anyway, give me more in the situation for Leo. At least 2 more cards, please. And there they are. And he came out before. Oh, bottom of the deck is the overall energy. Hey, Leo, strength. And I think we're doing this. Yes, they say yes. Okay. So Page of Wands, 5 of Pentacles reverse, and then the Hermit. Hermit, Major Arcana for Virgo. Page of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right. So this might be rebirth in some type of way by coming back to the start. Page, Knight, Queen, King, those are the hierarchical ascensions within the court cards, but someone showed up as a queen. They might need to regain their quote-unquote queendom or their mastery by reverting back to a page status, aka a princess status, okay? So I'm seeing and sensing somebody who, in the midst of being emotionally distraught, overwhelmed, the kicker, the catalyst to getting that energy turned in the upright and working in a more a more beneficial way. Like in some cases, it is a little bit of a risk-taking move that is necessary, because she's above the fire pit or the flame there, and there's a tiger there as well. So it's like possibly for the interesting, for the first time, they're giving me for the first time, quote unquote, for the first time, walking alone, for the first time, pursuing the dream, pursuing the love or the desire, pursuing for the, like, a lot of first energies coming through here. So Leo, it feels like, could have had a person who was giving to others, because Queen of Cups is naturally a giver, a nurturer, right? All the queens are like that, but the Cups and the Pentacles more so than the Wands and the Swords. So it's this giving energy, deferring to others, giving of the self. And maybe that led to exhaustion. Maybe that led to feeling taken advantage of or something like that. And then the Page of Wands is very self-invested, very self-interested, not egotistically too much, but possibly. And that is an uncomfortable position for people to be in, especially if you're a giver. take care of yourself before anybody else. That's alien to people like that. Yeah? Five of Pentacles in reverse. It's possible. Someone doesn't believe it's possible. Or their physical surroundings isn't showing that. The job they have, the money they make, the people they surround themselves, the support that they have or don't have. It doesn't seem like fertile ground to start out on a new path or restart on a path, perhaps. It's tough. And this energy is bisected. It's separated. So we're talking about one person here or one side of an issue here. And then over here we're talking about somebody else. Over here, again, deep reflection is probably necessary, probably encouraged. But I still get somebody who's thinking more about what they have done / lost than thinking of how to, again, traverse that, how to transcend that, how to turn the L into a W, or how to lean into the sorrow, as the Hermit energy would encourage you to do. Lean into the sorrow, lean into the loss, lean into the heartbreak that you caused or experienced or both, and come out the other side healed and having a wider, more, I don't want to say appreciative, but a wiser, thank you, a wiser perspective. I see a stubborn person here. Three of Swords, the way they're sitting on that cloud, just thinking and not moving. The way the Temperance is never fully in or out of something. The Temperance is about balance. The Temperance is being able to see the multiple points of view in a situation from a higher perspective. And I see someone who's just like, I don't want to see a higher perspective, or I don't know how. If it's not about I don't want to, it would be I don't know how. And the Hermit is a learning energy. A Hermit is a studying energy. Sixth house, studying. Sixth house, learning how to heal, learning how to prosper, learning how to be of service to others, to do right by others, right? There's that's the to-do, but somebody's like, I'd rather just sit back and think of all the bad things I've done. You know what this is? This is like somebody who thinks of the bad things that they've done and then continues to do bad things. Like, this is somebody who knows, I fucked up, I shouldn't have done that, I shouldn't have said that, and then does or says the same thing, like 2 days later. This is a person who, if they give apologies, they're hollow. If they give apologies, they are, to be fair, it feels like they mean it, but they don't know how to mean it. It's like, okay, there you go. So let me backtrack a little bit. Maybe it's not genuine. Maybe it's self-serving. If not, definitely self-serving. They ask for an apology. They ask for forgiveness because they don't want to feel bad. They want to be forgiven so that they can trespass against you again. Ooh, look at me. Biblical terms, trespass against it. You know, but that's what it is. It's like somebody who, they feel bad right now because they got caught, or, you know, they know what they did was really wrong, or it was foul in some type of way, and they feel guilty for the moment. But then through time, they're going to commit the same act again. They're going to treat you badly, do things without consideration, blah, 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 and we're back to square one. So this is cyclical with this person. And it's a Three of Swords, so for some of you, third-party situation might be involved, sure. I just really get a person who is sullen, secluded, and ruminating. Constantly ruminating over what they did and how it affected the other person, but then not doing a damn thing about it. The Hermit could be an external person, could be a friend, an advisor, a therapist, what have you, is showing up and saying, hey, here's how you can try, at the very least try, to rectify and correct the situation, or do better by yourself, or better on part or towards the other person. This is advising. This is like, you know, here are the steps. Do the steps. And someone's like, I don't want to do the steps. Overall energy, Leo. Strength. So that's you, clearly. It's a Leo. Well, maybe not for some of you. Maybe you're unfamiliar with this deck or tarot at all. But strength is the Leo energy. You know, it takes strength, it takes courage to be vulnerable. It takes strength, it takes courage to break out from what we know, Eight of Swords, what we, for lack of a better word, are comfortable with or familiar with, and step out on a new path on our own. It takes courage, it takes strength to do that. To rewrite how you think about yourself, how you view yourself in the grand scheme of society or your family relationships, what have you. Doing all of that takes some type of strength. And then over here, it takes strength to face your own demons, to face your own bad habits or tendencies. If not bad habits, just tendencies, right? And to acknowledge how you affect other people, how you impact other people, how in your desire for love, connectivity, affection, you end up hurting people and pushing them away and rejecting them. But weren't you the person who was like, I miss you? Like, okay, this is a channel. Like, it's so fucking ironic that the person who's like, oh, I miss you, I miss us, and I'm sorry I did all these things, is also gonna be the person that rejects the invitation to reunite. It's the person who, upon reunion, acts like an asshole. It's the person who, after saying I'm sorry for hurting your feelings, proceeds to hurt your feelings again. Leo, if that's you, own it. If it's somebody else, that's them. But that's what's going on here. And it will take so much strength to own that, honestly. I'm the asshole in the situation. You say that, they say that, somebody says that. Whether or not that's the magic words or the magic phrase, I don't know. But that takes strength. To be a hurt person, because this person is hurt by their own actions, by their own words, by their own inactions, or lack of words, what have you, right? This person is hurt. It takes strength and a lot of self-awareness, hermit, temperance, healing, to realize I'm a hurt person that hurts other people. And that could be a learned behavior, not an excuse, just an explanation, potential explanation, that could be a learned behavior. Oh, that's how my parents were in their relationship, so that's how I am in this relationship. That's what it was like growing up in school, and this is how I always treated my friends before. Nobody had a problem with it, so I thought this was a healthy way to treat, adults. Treating them like I did people in the second grade. That makes sense. No, it doesn't. But that's learned behavior. So to learn something new, hermit, again, learn a new way to care for yourself and act in service and care in other people. Take strength to do that. Leo, that is your reading for July. If you like this reading, if it resonated with you, please leave a comment, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel before, do so now. I encourage it. But of course, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Leo, if you want to get at me for a personal reading, you can find out how to do so by looking in the description box below. I'll be back soon to do your mid-July readings. Until then, friends, thank you so much for watching. Take care.